already we have done page 11 of unit 3. So today we are going to do the page 12. That is the second part of this chapter. Two-dimensional drawing, shading and types of shading. Before that we have done how to do the drawing and what is drawing. So today we are just learning about two-dimensional drawing and shading. Two-dimensional drawing, while learning initial level model drawing, we usually consider two dimensions or measurements, either height and width. Already I told you this is height and this is width. When we use just two measurements, height and width or dimensions, in any drawing, that would be called two-dimensional drawing. When we draw something in this dimensions, height and width, that is called two-dimensional drawing. This is simple. Initial drawing, two-dimensional drawing, and then three-dimensional drawing. Two-dimensional drawing means the flat surface drawing in which you can see just the front face of anything. And in three-dimensional drawing, you can see the front area, the side area. It means the front view and the side view. This is called two-dimensional and this is called three-dimensional. The difference is in two-dimensional only the front area, the front face, and in three-dimensional you can see the side view, the front view. Then after drawing, we obviously when we draw something we have to put the shading, we have to put the color. So shading is the level or degree of light, dark and middle tone in any drawing or painting. It means that when we draw something, we show with the shading how the surface is and how the area is, which area is darker, which area is lighter, and which area is facing the light and which area is not facing the light. Then after shading, types of shading. Obviously, there are so many types of shading in which we can show the picture properly. There are several types of shading, but here we are going to learn four basic types, only four basic types of shading, such as cross-hatching, liner hatching, tonal and smudging. Smudging already you have done. You know how to do the smudging. First of all, we will learn about the cross-hatching. In cross-hatching, we draw a series of diagonal lines from right to left, opposite to each other. This is right to left. These are the diagonal lines, and both lines are opposite each other. In liner hatching technique is quite similar to cross hatching, but it doesn't involve cross lines. It was crossing the lines and diagonal lines, but in liner hatching, these are only straight lines. How? What is the difference? These are the diagonal and these are only straight lines. This is the second type of shading. Then come to the page 13. Tonal. In tonal shading technique, we leave light areas empty to show highlights and darken those areas heavily which are not hit by light. It means the area on which the light is not coming, we have to show darker, and the area which are facing the light, that will be empty and lighter, like this. Okay. Then the fourth one is smudging. In smudging technique, we use a shading tool or a blending stump to blend the pencil marks together in a better form or tone. Obviously, your class is not as senior as you have to use the tool, so we will do the smudging almost with the thumb. For example, you are putting the lines here and you are making with the pencil, with the lead pencil, and after that obviously you have to make with the smudging with the thumb. We are not using any tool. You can use the tissue, you can use your thumb to smudge the pencil to make the shading equal. So this is the page 13, the chapter 3, and you have to draw all these pictures in your sketchbook, and I hope so you can understand easily, and you have to learn all these things and also to draw all these pictures in your sketchbook. Thank you, children.